walking to the moon. जिस राह भी जाऊं, तुझको ही चाहूं. हमारा अब से मेरा तू, हमारा मैं भी तेरा हूँ. दिल को जाने ये क्या हुआ, लेके सपना सा तू लगा. कैसे मैं करूँ बयां, जिस राह भी जाऊं, तुझको ही चाहूं. हमारा अब से मेरा तू, हमारा मैं भी तेरा हूँ. दिल को जाने ये क्या हुआ, लेके सपना सा तू लगा. कैसे मैं करूँ बयां, जिस राह भी जाऊं, तुझको ही चाहूं. हमारा अब से मेरा तू, हमारा मैं भी तेरा हूँ. दिल को जाने ये क्या हुआ, लेके सपना सा तू लगा. कैसे मैं करूँ बयां, जिस राह भी जाऊं, तुझको ही चाहूं. हमारा अब से मेरा तू, हमारा मैं भी तेरा हूँ. दिल को जाने ये क्या हुआ, लेके सपना सा तू लगा. कैसे
Yo, what it do, baby?
What's up? What's up?
Happy
How's
New Year
everything
to
with you, player?
all day, girl. You know what I mean? First time seeing you this year. Been a long time coming.
Yeah, you
I
were.
guess that makes sense, right?
It's great to see everybody, though. I'll tell you that.
Who the fuck
How
was
was
saying
your
only me and
How was
you?
your New Year's Eve, man?
Hold
You
on,
know,
wait, time out. I got a question. Can you see other people? Because you see other people. We got to talk about some shit. Because I only see you. So if you see other people, then you let me know what the fuck going on.
I'm glad everybody else that came to watch the show.
Oh, okay, sir. All right, okay. That makes
One
much more
time
sense.
word shit, man. Now I'm crazy. Anyway, how was your New Year's, sir? Hey.
It was all right. Lyft kicked me off the app and shit. They said I was working too much. I was mad as shit.
It's a possibility, man. You're a workaholic.
Sir, I was an hour from home. The price hikes was like $35 a ride, and they kicked me off. That was a long, depressing ass ride back home.
Yeah, you might need to hack the system or something. Get you two cars that's like identical.
No, it's not the car. It's the profile. DOT can't work more than 12 hours. They ain't
So
fun.
you make a whole nother profile.
Huh?
Make a whole nother profile.
You can't. It's still on your social security number, your name, all that shit. That's why I bought them with all the issues they got now.
But social security number. You need a social security number?
No, we alive. We alive. This is
live, baby. You need social security number not.
What's Next Park Stacks in the building. What's up, Stacks?
You need one or not, baby. It's weird. I can see Stacks behind the scenes. I can't see Stacks on the screen.
Oh, I don't know. That's why I took him off, because he got a few issues.
So, yeah.
But anyway, for the month of Stacks, say something. Oh, we can't say something if you're in the back, I guess, right? I don't know what's up with the internet.
Yeah, there you go. There we go. All right.
I still can't see him. He still ain't saying
that. I can't. Yeah, he ain't blink. That ain't him. Yeah.
It's New Year. He's doing a mannequin challenge.
Right.
All right. So, for the month of January, we're going to talk about bettering yourself.
Okay.
We do have a few things lined up. Let me go through this list. For the month of January, we are going to start with New Year's resolution, getting your health together, because health is wealth.
Health is wealth, and I need to start working on my health.
He still ain't there.
But I'm not going to the gym. I'm not about to, as they say, be in them people way. I'm not going to the gym to be in them people way.
I get it, 100%.
Yeah.
But
I'll get my walk on. You can walk around the neighborhood. You don't want to go to the gym and be in them people way. Go walk around your neighborhood. You know that, and a lot of people just call it hiking. I just call it walking. I'm going to take a walk.
You can actually go hiking. Like I have took the kids hiking before. We went to we didn't go climb no mountains. We just step over little rocks here and there. But they was riding bikes through the trails, and them trails was skinny. So I ride bikes.
I got a trail. I got a trail right out here.
Yeah.
I got the park out here, but you expecting me to walk that long ass park?
Hell yeah, you got to hit that shit, shorty.
Listen. A piece at a time, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna walk it.
Gotta get to the park, sir.
There you go.
My bad.
Yo, what's that right there? What's that snack?
Right. Water.
I thought you was 25. Yo, why you got that great strain, yo?
Oh man, this 34, baby.
Well, he's a young buckaroo. Okay, all right.
I ain't young.
I'm the one with all the real grays.
Tell that shit to my knees, bro.
Oh shit.
All right. Happy New Year first to you, sir. This month of January, we're going to talk about Veteran Health South. So I don't know where the hell Carlos is. I talked to him earlier today. Maybe he's, his birthday was yesterday, so he's probably still acting out.
Well, happy birthday to Carlos.
Carlos was on one.
But we can't call him a New Year's baby. You know what I mean? But happy birthday to Carlos, all right?
All right, so what the fuck I was ready to say? So 3 stories. I got 3 stories. My job every week is to bring out 3 stories. I fucked up with him because Hawkeye got ran over earlier. I did not know that. I missed that come across my desk. Hawkeye
by a snowplow.
Huh?
By a snowplow.
Yeah. So he texted me and was like, Germany got ran over. Who? The fuck is Germany? And he was like, Hawkeye. Oh, I know Hawkeye. You gotta use names, baby. I don't know these code names and shit. Use his name. Use his real name. He's Hawkeye. So
I don't know Jeremy either.
I don't know how many movies he's in, but he will be Hawkeye. Oh, there go Hawkeye in the back right there. Yeah, we know him. Yeah. All right. He's now in stable condition, but he was snowplowing accident. He definitely got ran over. So, well wishes to him. Gangsta Boo passed away.
Rest in peace, Gangsta Boo.
Yes. They said it was an overdose, but we don't know for sure.
They shouldn't have said that. They should have just said natural causes.
You know how the world goes, sir.
Yeah, man, I know. They shouldn't have said that though.
Yeah. So is one more story that I want to bring up, but I gotta bring it up properly because if I don't explain it properly, then you guys won't fully understand.
Illinois.
So this is what we're gonna do, and to everybody in the world, we don't own none of this shit. Okay. All right. Oh, nope. I didn't do it right. I didn't add the audio to it. So now I got to do it again. Share screen, share audio because I always fuck that part up. All right. So check this out.
Here we go.
Starting in January, a new law will go into effect in Illinois called the Safety Act. Part of it eliminates cash bail for most offenses. Today, the Winnebago County State's Attorney says around 400 inmates at the county jail will be released. Under the new law, people arrested for many criminal cases, including battery, robbery, and vehicular homicide, cannot be detained no matter the severity of the crime. Unless there is evidence, they're a flight risk, and a judge can only detain someone for murder and armed robbery if there is a real and present threat to the safety of the community. Jay Hanley and other states' attorneys around Illinois are asking to tweak the law and allow judges to use their discretion in all cases. The Safety Act passed in 2021, and many Republicans have been trying to make changes to it, including Darren Bailey. Bailey continues to promise a repeal of the Safety Act if he's elected governor. It's a move that would be unlikely even if he won, since it would require the House and Senate to flip, and Democrats hold supermajorities in both chambers. The bill's sponsors are saying the conversation around the Safety Act is not happening in good faith.
I think if we're going to have conversations about public safety, then we should actually engage on the history of people like Darren Bailey, who've done a really bad job around public safety.
We will repeal the Safety Act, and we will reinstate cash bail everywhere, all across the state. We will repeal limits. We will repeal limits on pretrial detention for violent criminals.
The bill was supported by the Illinois Legislative Black Caucus. It said this makes the justice system more fair for minorities. You can read more about the Safety Act on our website, mystateline.com.
All right. So let's just try to get an overall understanding first. So murder, you stay in jail. Anything else, basically, you just get out.
I thought it was like any like violent crime.
No, they said vehicle homicide. Your ass get out.
And battery, you're out.
Shit. Okay.
I mean, it's just like I don't know. It's just
that's a glass half full, half empty.
Starting in January, a new law will go into effect.
No,
I'm sorry.
Because
we heard that, sir.
I was trying to, sir.
Because like when I hear that, I think of like cases like Khalif Browder, how he was stuck in Rikers for like 7 years because his family couldn't afford bail, and it was all because he stole a backpack. You know what I'm saying? So I could see where they say, okay, it makes it more fair to minorities because, in fact, minorities can't really afford bail like that. But then there's the other side. There's people that actually deserve to be in there. You know what I'm saying? And they end up getting out and could cause more reputable harm than anything. So I feel like it's a good step. They just need to make a couple of tweaks to it. Like automatic violent crime or like sexually heinous or something like that, or anything that has to do with them being in jail because of a witness to something like that, you need to stay. But other than that, like tickets and child support and shit like yeah, nah, if you're not a flight risk, yeah, that makes sense.
I agree with that.
To a certain extent,
I think it should go to. I don't really want to say this because some judges are out of control with the way they do things. So, you know, yeah, the minor offense they should be out. And if you're a repeated minor offense guy,
yeah,
you might need to stay in. You might need to stay in.
Like if you get caught drunk driving twice, like come on, man, like nah, you should have learned the first time. You know what I'm saying?
So if they just passed the law January the 1st, you letting everybody out that's in there, like you letting 400 people the fuck out.
Just they ain't letting them out right away. You know how they doing? They still walking that. They ain't coming out to Valentine's Day.
They gonna teach
you know how they doing? Yeah.
Yeah, that happened.
That shit, wow.
Yeah. Now what is going to happen now? Now, you there in Baltimore City, and all your prisons are right next to each other, which is the weirdest. They let these
motherfuckers out. They let these motherfuckers out. They're gonna come and get them again in 12 hours. I promise you.
Because this is Chicago. This is happening. Man.
Yeah.
No, Illinois, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Illinois.
Hey.
I didn't
I don't like your attitude, Dennis. Don't do that.
The state of Illinois. I'm sorry. I said the city of Chicago. I swore I seen something that said Chicago in there, but I'm wrong. Yeah, it's Illinois that this is happening in. So, like I said, you never know what may happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it has good intentions. It's just they didn't really think it all the way through. Good intentions back.
So I think it's they making a pot of soup, and slowly but surely they adding all these ingredients into it. And by this time next year, it's going to be an annual purge.
I like my odds.
I don't like my odds.
Y'all been talking about this purge shit for a long time.
So,
y'all can't wait.
This time last year, I think last year, maybe 2 years ago, it was 2 states, Vermont and Alaska. Go get a gun and carry that shit up and down the street. 2 states. Now we at 25. Go get the motherfucker, put it on your hip, and you good to go.
You ain't got no license for it?
No
You ain't got to take no test?
license. No, so you got to take your background check in order to get the shit. But you get the shit, and you good to go. You ain't got to take no certification classes, no fucking training, no
that background check, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
And I'm telling you, everybody playing Call of Duty right now, everybody's a shooter. I promise you that. Get the motherfucker. Yeah, you like, oh, wait a minute, nigga. Huh?
I'm not. But the thing is, that's again, like people. A lot of people think, okay, well, if it's an open carry state, there's a lot of people shooting each other. It's quite the opposite.
Yeah, because now you don't know who got one, so I'm not going to take my chances.
Yeah,
so that's what I think that they
ain't going to talk crazy to somebody else, and they may have something on them. You know,
hey,
hey man, how what was that quote? God made man, but Samuel Colt made all of us even.
Sir,
bro.
I ain't never heard that one.
Yeah.
I heard the first part, God made man. I ain't never heard the second part.
Samuel Colt made all of them even.
All right, so New Year's resolutions. Anybody made any?
Nah, man. What are we supposed to say? New year, new me. I ain't dealing with that shit in 2022 that I dealt with. And come on, they shooting them same fucking lies. If you're not mentally ready to do something different, you're gonna keep doing the same shit. That's basically what it is. All right. If you think you gotta wait to the new year to have a resolution, then obviously you're in the wrong mental state. You need to wake up tomorrow, no matter what the fuck the day is, to say, you know what, this shit gotta change.
Tell them why you mad, son.
I'm just saying, man. Everybody with that new year, new me. I ain't got to deal with them problems no more. 2022 just wasn't for me. You know, they talk with their hand and shit. You know, with the whole.
I guess it's more of, I think everybody uses January as the mark. You know, like, all right, look, this is the date that I choose to do this. It's just overly, popular. But I do know that this time last year, I wasn't in the same mental state that I am now. And I'm appreciative, very, very appreciative of that. I guess mine it's always been the same, to mentally become better and more consistent with how I attack shit, because I get lazy sometimes. So I procrastinate a lot. So I want to be a little more proactive rather than reactive to situations.
Knowing your strengths and weaknesses is a big part of that shit.
Yeah.
A big part. Because people say, no, but a lot of people make a lot of fucking excuses. And when people be like, oh, the black people always was held down. Now, a lot of people make a lot of fucking excuses. And I get it. It's a part. But a lot of people making a lot of fucking excuses.
Shit happens.
Because everybody got the same 24 hours. Now, you might have to work 4 times harder than the next person. But, I mean, I don't want to be that guy. But I understand.
Too late. Be that guy. Go ahead and say it.
Shout out to my therapist, yo. No doubt, man. Miss Schwartz, you're amazing. When I first went to therapy and shit, she handed me a notepad and was like, it was a blank notepad. Gave me a pen. She like, what's the answer? And I'm like, what you mean? She's like, what's the answer? So I'm starting right now and shit, like, what's wrong with me and so on and so forth. Like, what? And she was like, you got a lot of stuff. It was like a whole page. And I'm like, but she was like, I didn't even tell you what the problem was. Fuck me up. Because I'm like, oh. She's like, yeah, basically it was an exercise showing you like, yo, you have to know what your problem is before you can give yourself an answer. So, yeah. Shout out Miss Schwartz, man.
Shout out to her, man. That sounds like, see, that's some good thing, man. Make you use your brain a little different. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Guess they call those brain teasers or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Exercise. So my New Year's resolution is just to push the network. That's really pretty much it. I push the network. Everything else will fall into place.
Everything else, like what though?
Like, what you mean?
Like, let's just say, okay. Let's just say your goal is to push the network because you wanted financial wealth for generations to come, right?
So it's not. It's sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, if that's not it, then stop.
Yeah, it's not. So it's not about generational wealth. I just want to get us out there. I feel like we got a lot of good things, and we got the same 50 people that check in on a regular basis. You know what I mean?
Right.
So this time next year, let's make sure we got 200 people checking in next year.
Right.
And by then, a lot of other things will start falling in place. You know what I mean? Like we got to reach heights. Like we want sponsors, meet and greets. We want the people to start buying our stuff because we got stuff working on. I'm telling you, it's just a lot of things I got. You know, me and you had conversations, Dennis. You don't necessarily green light everything, but you like, okay, let's see if it works. But
some things you say it just be like, that's a lot. But you know what? I'm not going to dim your light. Not here to dim your light. I'm just here to say, I think we might need to screw in that bulb a little tighter or something. I don't want nobody to dim my light.
So if
you
screwing the bulb tighter, the light shines brighter, or is it not?
Yeah, like that's what it's supposed to. That's how it's supposed to go.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just it. I need to get my body in shape. Ever since I left FedEx like 3-4 years ago, and they're driving around and lift shit.
I ain't gonna never forget that shit. A lot of things in life I may forget, but the way you left FedEx, that had to be the funniest day ever. Stop! What is you doing? Why are you cleaning your car out? Fuck them. Fuck that job. I ain't going back. He left. Like, he was cleaning his car out and everything, having a whole conversation with him. He's like, yo, what are you doing? No. I'm done with the motherfuckers. Lady told me this shit, and like I just had to take it. No, bitch, I ain't got to take nothing. Clean this fucking car out. I'm going to get to work. And he's been working hard as shit ever since. To the point now he mad at the fucking app that they tell him he can't work past 12 hours. That's the shit that it is, yo.
Sir.
Fuck it. Yeah,
Look, you just gotta see how the point of these jobs will piss you off to the point you be like, you know what? I don't fucking need y'all, man. And it's only because of somebody at the job being a dickhead. That lady didn't have to say that shit.
A lot of people. So Dennis, you know what? Next week is about the job. No, new resolutions about the jobs and bettering yourself in the workplace.
Boy,
sir. Focus, sir.
But it'd be unnecessary bullshit.
Sir, we're not feeding the trolls, sir. It's always unnecessary bullshit. But this show is about your health. And I do want to start getting in shape. And I told the kids I got to start working out. I got to get my ass.
That's part of your health right there. Getting rid of that stress from the unnecessary bullshit.
Sir, it's
part of your health.
So, I mean, you know how you see the TikToks and the motivational quotes and things like that, and they be like, "Hey, you don't need that. Leave that alone." You know what I mean? So you don't need this. Leave this alone. But then you got the other quotes was like, "It's just a test to see if you can handle it." So, do you leave or you stay? And you be sitting there like, "I don't need this, but I can prove a point." And you go through that like that. You go through.
What you proving a point for?
That is a fucking great question.
Because if it's just a point that you proving for you, that is still stressing you the fuck out, the point you need to prove is for you to be happy.
Sir. 110%, sir. 110%. Mental health. So I did start going to therapy like 2 weeks ago. That was my first time. I never thought I needed therapy. But there's a lot of shit in my life. Like holiday depression, real thing. My family.
How can we fix it?
Fix what?
Fix what?
The holiday depression, because it's gonna come up again next year, September. You're gonna have the same shit. Like eventually,
you gotta know how to deal with it. not
But
not fix it.
we talking
You
about
gotta
you.
know how to deal with it,
He said,
Man, you can fix it.
huh?
You can fix it.
How?
Well, first of all, we need to know what's the problem. I don't know what the whole problem is. First of all,
I know what my goddamn problem is. My problem is just holidays is about money, 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 money. My grandmother is not here. You know I got all these goddamn kids and shit. And it's a strong working time. So I'm working. Is It's never enough fucking time in the day. It's never enough money floating around. So it's a
right?
lose-lose
That's what I'm saying.
situation.
So that when you say that it's money, even if you had, I'm gonna throw this out there. Let's just say you had $5,000,
No, let's
and
say
with
I
three,
hit that Mega Millions and Christmas
no,
time
no,
came.
no, that's too much money. I'm just
No,
gonna say $5,000. Let me just say $5,000, and you used four of it on the house. That includes bills and the kids' gifts, and and everybody in the house gifts and everything,
on
and they all
the
take
house.
care of. Now you got 1,000 left, and you working your regular hours. You ain't killing yourself. You're sleeping regularly now. Is that an accomplishment on your stress level, or is your stress level still high on that?
We don't know until that time come around
Okay,
because
so it
I
ain't
don't.
money. It's
So my kids are older now, so you're not buying no $25 pair of shoes. You're looking at 5 kids at least 150 a piece. 125, 150. Then you got the daughter, then you got the bills,
I
and
said
the
I said four
car
times.
insurance, and it's just a lot of shit just keep piling and piling and piling. And then you got the little small shit. My phone broke. Then not to mention, you know, the wife. That's a whole nother $500-600 there, and all types of shit. And then it's just I don't know. I just hate the holidays and the Thanksgiving to Christmas, and my family ain't what it used to be. And my grandmother, she's not here. I feel like she was the glue that held us together, and she's not here. So it's just sometimes I just don't even feel like dealing with people, but I have to because I got the kids. And as much as I hate
Gotcha.
Christmas and shit, and my daughter, she's all in. She's all the way in, and every day she know how many days it is till Christmas. Um, the elf on the shelf that every fucking morning you got to get that, move that to a different spot. And it's just a lot. It's just all that shit just goes in the same pot. Just
Damn, I could tell I ain't dealt with no little kids in a long time. I don't even know what the fuck Elf on the Shelf is.
is an elf, and you gotta. It has magical powers, and
Yeah.
every day it moves to a different spot, and the kids can't touch it or lose their magical powers. Only adults can touch it.
Yeah, I can see that ain't gonna happen tomorrow. I can see that shit now. Shit.
Very
I was talking to this girl. She was saying, "Would you have a child?" And I was just sitting there like, I got a 14-year-old. You want me to have another child? I'm like, I'm not saying 100% no. I damn sure ain't saying yes either. Let me just get that out the way.
And then you got stupid ass people like like the people that be out there on the road. Like this one guy I had the other day that I don't know if he had an attitude. So he got in the car like, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's wrong with you?" Oh, excuse me. He was on the phone. I realized he was on the phone. Oh, so he's not talking to me. So cool. So he fussing and he kept trying to call. He's like, "Man, I don't know why she's not answering the phone. I know she see me keep calling her, calling her, calling her." And then when he got to the destination, he's like, "Grandma, I need you to open the door." And she was like, "Use your key. Why you can't just open the door?" He got an attitude and all that. So he got to the stop. I was like, "Have a good day." He just got out and left. Like, so you can't speak.
No, no, the young people that I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say that. The generation that's behind us, do
Fuck
not say good morning.
that. Fuck.
Do not say good morning. Do not say, hey, how you doing? That's they think you weird for saying good morning. What's wrong with you?
Got to change the narrative.
You do. And I had to learn that. I had to learn that. So I started with that generation, I started saying good morning to them. And then they started asking me questions. Why you always say good morning? I said, you're supposed to start off the day with a good morning. Because I didn't, and I'm gonna tell you what my old heads told me. I didn't sleep with you last night,
That part.
so you have to start the day with a good morning. I said, then let me ask you this. Why do you come in today and you don't have nothing to say to nobody? What are you mad at the world at? What kind of dream that you had?
Damn, you checked them?
Then they was like, well, I ain't had no bad dream. I don't have a bad time. I just, it don't hurt nobody for you to say good morning.
That's all.
And I was saying that, and this was, I want to say this was like 2019. I was talking to I want to say a group of 17, 18-year-olds, a group of them. Then after that, they was like, yo, you know what? You do feel better and everything once you say good morning. And I said, yeah, because you look crazy walking around. You ever see them people you walk around, you say good morning, they don't say nothing back. You like, fuck wrong with them?
And you don't know, like I was also taught that good morning that you say could change a person's whole day.
Change the whole day.
And you never know what people going through.
Yeah.
Never know what they're going through. Never know what they're going through.
Never
Never know what's going
sometimes.
on.
You get in my car with that attitude shit, and I decide to drive that motherfucker off the cliff. Then what?
Yo, you crazy? Yo, I'm gonna tell you one day. I'm gonna tell you another thing I learned. I remember my first time I went down south when I was young. First time I went down south, right? And I'm down there. I'm just chilling.
So since it's the West Links podcast, can you be more specific? What you mean?
Oh, I was in Florida. I'm sorry, I was in Florida. I just found that I think I was either I was in Florida. So then I gotta be most. I was in Florida, and so when my first time there, I don't really know too much, and a couple people came up to me. They just started talking to me, and I was talking back to them, and I was like, "But damn, they just make you speak to them down here. Like, you might not even feel like talking. They'll have a conversation with your ass and make you talk to them. You know what I mean? Like, it's a big difference." And then I went back as an adult. Now I got a cell phone. It's different. I'm on a motherfucking cell phone. I go there now. This time I'm not in Florida. I'm in ATL. I'm on a cell phone. They don't give a fuck you on a cell phone. Hey, how you doing? All right. Is this your first time here? Sure. All right. Yeah, well, this is a nice town here. I think I was in Buckhead. They was trying to introduce me to the whole little Buckhead, little Buckhead town.
Not bad, Jim.
So,
damn. Look what you started, yo. Look what you started. Look at it.
Nah.
Look what you started, yo.
Nah, hell no, nah. If I'm going down,
no. This is BJ right here. He gonna say you fired. That's BJ 101.
Like, I ain't trying to go down with that shit.
That shit wild. All right, so what else were you say?
You talking about mental health? We still on mental health?
Yeah, no. I was ready to say something back to what you were saying about the people and forcing
down south. I forgot to be more specific down south.
So the older generation, they will
make you talk to them.
They make you talk to them. Like I was talking to Kilo yesterday. And the guy, I had this guy listen to me. I picked this guy up, and I knew something was wrong because he just kept counting money. Like he just kept counting the money, and he kept flipping it and balling up in his hand. And he counted again and balled it up in his hand, like counting money and balled it up in his hand. Like, sir,
sound like me.
So I had to take him from the county to the city. He go meet this guy, and Happy New Year, dude gave him a bag. Like, what's that? What's that shit? That Black and Mild shit? One of those type bags with all the shit in it, but it wasn't that because it was fat. So he just gave Happy New Year, man. Gave him the bag and got back in the car, and I'm taking this motherfucker to the county. Like, we taking an hour trip, Western Maryland. Like, he just in that motherfucker just going. So he finally put his headphones on and all that shit. So Kilo called me. I'm talking to Kilo and everything. And he go, "You got whistles in your car. What your whistles for?" I coach football. He was like, what the fuck did he say? "Are you coach for Towson?" "No, I coach youth football." "Oh man, where that's at?" "Hold on, Kilo." This is what I did. I was like, "Hold on, Kilo. What you were saying?" He's like, "Yeah, what are you coaching?" I took my shit out. I took my earphones out the ear, so you see I was on the fucking phone and shit, and you still having the whole fucking conversation with me like I wasn't on the motherfucking phone. Like,
He felt like talking to somebody.
no, that's not what we get paid for. When I started Lyft, I read the thing and they said you'll get 5 stars if you don't talk to people. God damn it! And I made it my duty not to talk to people. People get
I ain't gonna lie. I 5-star people that don't talk to me.
I 5-star everybody as long as you don't do nothing crazy.
Well, so
everybody
if you don't push nothing, it's going to automatically give them 5 stars. Like if the person get out my car, like we got the same shit. And if you don't do a review, it's going to automatically give them 5 stars.
Yeah, but y'all give us a review too.
Yeah. So anything under 3 stars, then I never see you again.
Yeah, I got like a 4.8. Like, what the fuck gave me a bad review?
Yeah, I be looking at mine and shit. They say he's not friendly. Okay.
Hey, when did they stop the share rides? Was it
so everybody don't have them? Y'all still got shared rides?
What do you do?
Yeah, because Tyreek, you know, I be talking to Tyreek like every fucking day.
Yeah.
They y'all still got them up there. We don't have it in Baltimore, but they do have it in DC. I don't do that shit down there. And I don't do that shit down there. There's no way I've taken it takes me 20 minutes to get to the first person. Pick them up, go 15 minutes to get to the second person. Take another 15-minute trip to drop the first person off, 10-minute trip to drop the next person off for $12.
I thought the shared ride was always on your destination.
It's not on. Y'all supposed to be going in the same area, but I gotta get to y'all. Y'all is all over the place and shit. But I'm getting $12 for almost an hour for work. I don't do that.
Okay.
I deny all that shit.
Oh, okay. See, I thought it was different. I thought it was to a point
y'all
where
split that shit.
every time I did a share. Every time I did a shared ride. My fault. I meant to say not a shared ride. What's the one where you used to pick up random people? Like, well, do you mind if somebody else get in the car? Oh no, I don't mind.
Oh,
wait,
like
no, what you mean? What the fuck?
It used to be random. It used to be random people in Ubers. You be in an Uber with like 2 other motherfuckers.
That shared ride. That's a shared ride.
Yeah, but the only difference was we was all going the same way.
Right. Y'all
Like
all going the same way.
I'm in West Philly. Like let's say I'm in North Philly. I'm going to West Philly. If somebody else is in that same route of coming from North Philly to go to West Philly, they could get in there too.
Right. But
That's how all my shit rides was.
They still got to be on the shit. Like, so Baltimore got the wait and save. The shit pisses me off. They send the XL, but you got to wait for it.
Oh, no. We got that too. Wait. I don't ever hit that button.
The lady did that shit one day. I took a 25-minute ride to her. She was going 3 blocks down the street. I got $3.37 because we don't get paid for travel time. We pay to pick you up.
Yeah.
So I opened up the door and I locked it and I sat there. And she was like, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "I'm good. How you doing?" So I sat there. She was like, "Yeah, just going down the street." I was like, "All right." I just sat there. Sat there, the door wide open and all that shit. She was like, "How do you close the door?" I was like, "I was waiting for the rest of the people. You ordered the XL, so I'm waiting on the rest of the people." "Oh no, it's just me." "Oh, why you order XL? It was just you." "Oh, it's the cheapest one." I know exactly what you did. Yeah, you wasted my motherfucking time coming over the fuck down here, and you going to talk about some. She had to go get some milk for her kids. Baby school clothes.
He gonna say baby school clothes.
Fuck. But you know, I be trying to take the bad with the good. Like last week, I knew last week was gonna be slow.
Can live dollars accept cash donation?
Listen. Ain't no damn donation. You give me money, I'm taking that shit.
It's considered a tip.
Man, shit.
I give them a tip every time when I get in their car. I tell them don't smoke in big.
So you don't tip. So you want to?
I gave them a tip. Don't smoke in big.
I be doing like 40. Like, you can do like 25, 30 rides in like from 12 hours, depending on if they short rides or long rides. I got the XL, so I be getting a lot of long rides, and I do all them fucking rides and shit. This shit up to 43, Dennis. You do all the fucking them damn rides and shit. And out of 40 people, you might get 3 tips.
Yeah.
And people like your ass though.
Wait, hold up, dog. I gave him a tip, and I gave him 5. They always give 5 stars. Shit.
I'm about to get me one of them. A way to print out the little QR code so they can follow the podcast. That's my
Yeah,
next shit.
they always ask me about the podcast because when they pick me up, it says Ignorant Thinker Podcast, and I was reading. I thought it was somebody, phony playing with me or something. No, wasn't nobody playing. It's just Ignorant Thinker Podcast. Yeah, what you be talking about over there? No, John, what you talking about? I'm gonna listen in. I'm gonna listen in.
The one dude, I tried to explain to him what I did, and I brought the little Popple card, and I told him to touch it on his phone. He put the shit in his pocket. Nah, baby, hold time the fuck out. My shit back.
I still got my drinks. I got my broke Popple over here too. I got the broke one and the regular one. And I still got my cards that I take with me all the time because somebody always asks like, right.
Yeah. So, getting back in health this year. Let's start working on our health. Jonathan was supposed to come back, but he's got a lot of things going on in his life. And he said that he wasn't mentally ready to come back. So,
sorry, we praying for him.
Yeah, I told him take his time, man, one day at a time. I did send him the link earlier. He was like, he's in therapy right now. So I told him take his time, man.
Take your time, baby. I'm just happy that you are all right.
But Carlos will be fired after today. So we'll have to
Carlos,
find
this
to take
is
his
his birthday, sir. This is his birthday.
His birthday was yesterday.
Just when he come back, call him a New Year's baby. That way he'd be mad as a motherfucker.
Call his ass fired.
See, you started this fire shit. This is you.
Fuck that.
They firing somebody, man.
School opens up back tomorrow.
Yeah, I gotta go back to work.
The Lyft price hikes tomorrow is going to be out of this fucking world. But traffic.
I was telling one of the drivers, I was like, and one of my homies say them Monday nights is the night.
So don't tell people that shit.
I already told them.
I don't tell people where the fuck it be at. They gotta find that shit out on their fucking home.
Well, we in Philadelphia, so it's the
same fucking difference. Y'all got hella airports out there. It's like in 2 weeks, college kids come back to school over the next 2 weeks, so that shit gonna be jumping too. You got
Yeah, they need to put all that shit in the back seat too.
Yeah, that's why I got the motherfucking minivan.
I agree with that, sir.
Oh,
but I told the people,
the guy that came to buy the shit that was high, he was off. So he was like, "You got any water?" And I was like, "Man, I ain't sharing my shit with y'all motherfuckers. I don't." So he was like, "It's a water right here on the door. Is this okay to drink?" Yeah.
yo. He gave that man the
I don't know if the customer left that, the kids had that. I don't know what the fuck. He killed that motherfucker though.
he was just like, go to the door. Yeah. like, yeah.
And I was up front like, yo, that shit, wow, shorty. You know who car this is? You just gonna pick that shit up and just fucking drink it and shit? Like, fuck. But other Lyft drivers like Tyreek in Philly, shout out Reek. He did up the standards. He got charges for him and all that shit. Like, fuck that.
Yeah, we got a couple of Lyft drivers I go to. Uber. I do a lot of Uber. They got candy.
Nope.
They got water.
Nope.
Man, they you are set up. They got the little bottles of water too, like the little joints for the kids. Yeah.
So I don't let people use my charger. The one time I let lady use my charger, she plugged it up and it popped up on the screen. Like, do you want to download data? Whoa, baby. Nope. Fuck that. You're going to have to wait till you get home to charge this shit up. Yes. Definitely do that. I'm ready to go to that bitch right now. I'll be down there.
He probably mad that we on this show.
Listen, I would have left. I'd have been gone. Like, as soon as I made sure June was straight, I'd have been ghost. But, business got to be handled. But I'll be there about 8:30. But anyway, I had this girl and this dude one time, and they was coming from the party. They was so thirsty. They kept talking about how thirsty they was. Their mouth was so dry. And I was like, damn, maybe I should start carrying waters. And I used to carry, like, I got my cooler. I had one frozen water and one that's already defrosted. So by the time that shit defrosted, the other one already gonna be gone. When we drink that shit, so I gave it to nigga. Gave me $6 for a bottle of water. When I tell you, you know how you get the shit and the ice just fucking started defrosting. You can hit that bitch and the ice just break and shit. I wanted that bitch. Man, he paid $6 for that motherfucker though. He killed that shit though. He went. He was like, man, that shit was perfectly cold. So you telling me? I know when I took it out. I know how long it took to defrost.
Was it worth the $6?
Shit, man. But when people would be asking to use my charger, I'd be like, no, I don't have one. There's a charger port in the trunk. If you got a charger, you can plug it up back there. But no, like ever since that lady that shit said you want to download data, no. And not to mention they got all the shit going on now. They kidnapping Lyft drivers, putting them in the trunk, and then robbing the passengers using your Lyft account and shit with you in the fucking trunk and shit.
How they rob the passengers?
You still in the car, so they using your shit, riding around picking up people, robbing them.
Right, but if they picking up, how are they getting the money?
I don't know what they robbing the passengers. They ain't necessarily robbing them for money.
But how they? I'm lost.
So you request a lift, I show up, y'all kidnap me, throw me in the trunk, use my car and app to ride around.
Now using your driving app for your phone.
And now you can ready go pick
but all
up
that shit go to your account.
Right. So you robbing motherfuckers under my name with me in the fucking trunk.
Obviously, I'm just doing your job for you while you're in the trunk. Honestly, you still getting paid.
Sir, they are clicking rides, and when you get there, they robbing your ass. Not taking a fucking ride. They're robbing you when they get there.
Oh. I thought they was actually really picking people up and still dropping them off at their destination.
No, it wasn't. No, they get there, another car pull up behind them, and they just be robbing people. So they had a whole press conference about it. They caught a bunch of like teenagers and stuff like that about it. But then the commissioner got on there saying, yeah, Lyft sent out notifications to all of the drivers. No, they didn't. They didn't send shit. They ain't say A, B, C, or D. They ain't let nobody know what the fuck was going on. They ain't said shit. They don't give a fuck.
They probably got to account themselves. Probably so.
Shit crazy. Because it's all right. Well, it's a whole nother story. But yes, health and wealth. Take care of yourself.
Yes, take care of yourself, man. Enjoy yourself.
Take care of your
family.
If
you're not listen, if you're out there and you've been stressing about these bills, the household jobs or whatever, go take a vacation somewhere you haven't been.
Stop. If they stressing about the bills, how they gonna take a fucking vacation?
Explain. They can take a vacation.
Hey, Stacks, make it make sense.
People can take a vacation. Take a vacation where somewhere you haven't been.
It
just don't need to be. It don't need to be an expensive vacation.
I said, "Fuck that."
You know, some people haven't. You know, some people haven't been to Baltimore. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
been outside of Baltimore.
Well, they live in Philly, haven't been to Baltimore. Some people been to Baltimore, they live in Baltimore, haven't been to Philly. That's not an expensive trip. Just letting you know that.
It's not.
But it's somewhere that they haven't been.
When you say vacation, I think of people getting up, the whole family
going
out, getting a hotel room.
Okay, well, I'll take a trip.
So, a day trip. Take a day trip. Go down to DC. Take a walk. All the museums down there are free. Now you're gonna pay $6 for a bottle of water, but the museums and shit is free. You can walk.
All the museums free?
Yeah, all the Smithsonian museums, they all free.
I know that.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's why people go down to DC. You can see most all that shit for free. Now you might not be able to get in the White House nowadays. They got that shit blocked off. You can't even get the fuck up there. But yeah, all that shit free. It's definitely about 10 hours. I definitely made that trip a few years back. We had to go up there, get some FedEx trucks and ride back. Once we stopped.
Who the hell is that from Boston, man? Facebook user. Who are you?
That's Derek.
Derek?
Yeah.
That's what's up, Derek over there talking with nice English. That's good.
But yeah. Take care of your family. Check on your friends.
45 shoulder. 47 shoulder.
Huh? Oh.
47 shoulder.
Shit crazy. Check on your friends and shit too. You know what I mean? But
and if you get a chance, like you got like older kids, talk to your kids. See where their mom stayed at, man. Because kids be going through some shit, bro. Like with school and
Girls.
and girls and then girls with the boys.
Peer pressure different these days.
Crazy.
That social
Cyberbullying.
media
Like,
bullshit.
Girls be wanting attention from the. You're right about that. Talk to your kids. I had a conversation with my cousin.
kids, bro.
My cousin during our New Year's Eve. We was talking about how the girls in high school be wanting attention from the teachers or the older adult men, and the men be giving it to them. And I was like, oh, no, that's too much.
Going to fuck the jail.
Yeah. But she was saying, she was like, I know these girls. She was like, because these girls need to be locked up too, because they be wanting that shit.
Sir, why do you think
and she said this? She said this, and it threw me off for a minute. I was like, man.
I ain't gonna say it free my guy again. Shit crazy. 15 minutes. We have the Monday Night Football kickoff. A great game. It might drop into the top 5 games of 2022. 2022 season. It's 2023.
Stephon Diggs, do it, please. Please, Stephon Diggs, please.
The Bills are playing the Bengals. They're fighting for the number 1 seed. You got 6 to 8 teams sitting here watching this game to see where they're going to fall at. Neither team wants to lose. 2 high-power offenses. A lot of question marks on defense. Injuries are going to play a part in this game, but it should be an epic game. Y'all go ahead and watch it. I'm going to listen to it in the car. Hopefully, if people don't keep talking right now. Huh?
You putting the shoes on right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, listen, motherfucker, get shoes on, grab the goddamn, grab my buddy, my buddy.
Wherever he go, we go. So, I had my buddy when I was young.
I don't think that's.
No.
Hey, Dennis, get us out of here, Dennis. Hey, so,
listen.
Next week, Dennis, I want you to do a new outro, Dennis. I want you to come up with a new outro. Something that we can trademark. You know what I mean? Something that nobody can take from us. All right. My guy. Stacks. I just want you to keep being Stacks, sir.
Hey, man.
Don't hold your head down on a Jet season either, sir. Y'all had a lot to look forward to. All right, it was a great. It wasn't no 2 wins this time. You know, y'all actually fought almost to the end, but y'all got a lot of shit to build off next year.
Hey, Hendon Hooker from Tennessee. That's what I want to be drafting. That's what I want.
Sounds like a possibility, but
that's what I want.
Look like y'all gonna be getting Lamar Jackson.
I'll take him
Shut
too.
the fuck up.
I'll take him.
Sorry, Dennis. My bad. I ain't mean to talk to you like this.
I'll definitely take him too.
Like, say what you want. He's getting me. Listen, you said you want a different outro. How about this one? Let's fucking go.
That's horrible.
God bless. Oh, I'm sorry, Derek. So if Cincinnati wins, they become
what the fuck
number 1 seed. Since they become number 1 seed, if they lose, then the Ravens Bengals game next week goes for the division. There's a lot of shit that go into it.
Yeah, I thought the Dolphins was gonna win, but they got a quarterback controversy as well. A lot of people need a quarterback.
A lot of people. Shit crazy. All right. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for watching. As my man Colo says, stay dangerous. As our man Dennis says, God bless. Good night. As Stack says, yep, that right there. We out this motherfucker. Shouty. Out this motherfucker. Shouty. As soon as I find the button.